Hey everybody, got something else for you today. This is the air conditioning compressor out of my O2 Sequoia, Toyota Sequoia. It does not work, and I have put a new one in. It's seized. You can see the belt pulley spins okay. Here, I'll set it up. See, the belt pulley spins okay, but as soon as the clutch would kick in, it would just grind and stop. And if I hold it here, you can see this doesn't move at all. So I assume the sleeve bearing seized or something, but I figure it'll be fun to take apart and see what happened. So we're going to start with a nut on the front, it's a 10 millimeter of course. Let's see if I can... Yeah. Bolts were crazy tight. I actually had to have a friend of mine with a real shop switch the compressor part out. It's 3 very tight, hard to loosen bolts. Let's see, so that comes out. Ooh, man, something stinks in here. Yeah. Smell the old burned oil. It smells like burned oil. I don't know if you guys can see down in those holes, but it's really dry. That's where the high pressure and low pressure lines come out of, or condense and expansion, I forget. You HVAC guys will know what I'm talking about better than I will. Let's see, I guess I'm probably supposed to use a puller of some sort to get this off. Oh, wait a minute, maybe not. No. There we go. Just pulls off. There's the spline. The washer goes in there. Let's see, we got a circlip there. Need some kind of screwdriver for that. Here, we'll use multi-tool. See how much of this we can do without getting proper tools. Just want to get one side up and over. Might have to get a real screwdriver, but not without giving it a good try. Let's see if I have something a little smaller in here. Maybe a fish scaler. Fun fact, I've never scaled a fish with a fish scaler and a multi-tool. I've always used them for everything but. There we are. Let's get you guys a better view. Alright, so we got that clip off. There we go. Let's get the pulley off. There's the pulley. There's an electromagnet in this coil that pulls that in, I guess. That bearing's fine. This thing, that spline in the middle that isn't turning. No, not at all. And what's next? We got another big circlip down there. I actually might need my circlip pliers for that, but we'll see. That guy down in there. Looks like it sat for a while. Kind of crud building up down there. Yeah, maybe not. We'll try the fish scaler again. And if not, then I'll pause the camera and go get my circlip pliers. Yeah, let me go get the circlip pliers. That'll make this a lot easier. Alright, so I got the circlip pliers. You guys can see in there well. Make sure I can get in there without knocking the camera over. Let's see, let's use these guys. There we are. Let's see, that one. There we are. That gets the electromagnet off. I'm probably going to hold on to this coil. Not quite sure what I'm going to use it for yet, but knowing me, I'll figure out something. Get that wire off. Set that there, that there. Let's take, I guess that's the high pressure sensor. Not a 7. Yep. So I want to take these wires off. Maybe I'll try rebuilding this compressor. Doubt it, but you never know. I feel like this thing should just pop out or pop off, but it's not. So it's going to stay for a little bit. That coil out of the way. Yeah, I'm not rebuilding this thing. This thing's going right in the trash when I'm done with it. Now let's get these front bolts out. Yeah. Jeez. These must go all the way. See if these go all the way through or if they're just the front. Seems like they go all the way through. Oh yeah. It's a long bolt. Long bolt is long. So remember, the end goal of this is to figure out why it's seized. My guess is either something corroded and got stuck, or there's some debris and it caused the rotor to jam. So I think this is one of those scroll type, you know, the spiral. There we go. And let's get these guys loose. I was thinking about trying to fix this while it was in the car. I was hoping it was, you know, front bearing or clutch or something. I could just take that one bolt out and replace whatever was wrong, but no dice. I ended up putting a whole new compressor and dryer and expansion valves, etc. It's actually behind me Holding a vacuum at the moment just to make sure there's no leaks. Well, there's some oil. I was surprised a lot more oil didn't come out, but I'm seeing a lot of green. So somebody may have had some stop leak dye in it, maybe. Oof. I don't know if you can see that. There's like crud on it. We're doing this on the back of my F250. This is the next upcoming project is to finish replacing the floor pan. Started it last year and then it got cold. This is a great truck, so I want to get it finished up. So anyway, got all those bolts out. You can see the front's loose. I got green oil pouring everywhere. So I'm just going to wiggle and pull. There we are, and there's the front. Comes off. There's some passages, I guess, for oil. Set that over there, and that rotor is still stuck, not going anywhere. Does this stuff come off? Looks like it. Some kind of gasket. Let's see if I can get behind it. Yep, there we go. Looks like it had water in it. See that? Those are for the valves. I'll bet you there is some debris in it. And the guy I bought the truck from was, how do you put this, less than reputable. But I kind of knew what I was getting into, so I wasn't too worried. I got a good deal on it, and I had it checked out by a professional. So there's the valve body, or the valves. Yeah, see, there's that crust on them. It's like there's just grease in it. Still stuck. Oh, these are the pistons. I see. So it's a rotary piston, and they're not moving. So I wonder if it's variable displacement. It might be. Take the back off. Make sure I'm keeping you all in frame. Get this cover off. Is there valves in there too? Yep. Yeah. Man, something. I wonder if it's this bearing, this roller bearing that went bad. The rear valve assembly. Let's see if this one. Oh yeah. There's something. Some kind of metal. That's what it feels like. Let's see if I broke it loose yet. Just trying to see. That one slides a little bit. This one isn't moving at all. Let's see. Nothing. Still nothing. All right. Let's get these nuts off and see if we can split the case and see what really seized. Well, I'm glad I replaced everything, because if I just tried to fix it, there would have been more loose metal inside. But seeing all that dye, it tells me that the guy who sold it to me was right to be excited when the air conditioning was working when he showed it to me. He said, "Oh wow, look how good the air is working." And I thought, wow, yeah, it probably wasn't working before I got here. Probably whacking on this thing with a hammer until it started moving. But whatever. I got a good feel on it. But it is going to be 92 next week, so I don't want to be hot. There we are. Let's get those out. I think that's it. It looks like there's a seam right here. I'm going to use this little thing and see if I can get it to move. Or if I can get a real screwdriver. Hammer. I'm going to get a wrench and see if I can make that turn. Let's see, let's get the end. Man, it does not want to turn. Those are really seized. See, I think... No, it's one. I thought these might be two pieces. See, that one moves. This one does not. I think one of these might have broke. This one's not moving at all. Man. All right, let me get a hammer. All right, so I'm going to try and use a socket to if I can knock any of these loose. Nothing. Man. Alright, well, let's see if we can. There we go. I got the case to crack. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's a washer. There's the roller bearings. They feel okay. Leave those be. But there's the, yeah, this thing's done. Here's a problem. I got a cracked, got a damaged swash plate, I guess you call that thing. Whatever the rotary part of this thing. See the bits of metal? I don't know if it's... I don't know what started it, but I can definitely see what finished it. I bet you one of these got stuck. Yeah, this one here feels stuck. the same one. One of the rollers, maybe one of the rollers fell out. It's kind of what it's acting like. See, these still move. That one moves. Another one of the rollers, the followers. Yeah, that's what happened. One of those came out and it just jammed right up. That's my guess, at least. Let's see if we can hammer the shaft out. I didn't have to hammer it. Man. Those bores don't feel too bad, actually. You know, I probably could, in a pinch, save this. But let's see. Let's take the pistons out with their little guys, little follower guys. Oh yeah, there we go. Here's the this is what happened. There we go. There's the cause. This got jammed. How? I don't know. I mean, there's all kinds of scoring and stuff here, but that's what did it. That guy. Let's take that bearing off. That with the other one. Roller bearing. Probably a good roller bearing. Washer. Yeah, there was no way I was fixing this. There we go. Pop that guy off. So that got jammed. That one. And chewed that up. Because the way this works, if you didn't figure out already, is as that rotates, these ride on it and then go up and down, compressing the Freon, or the R134A. But this, something definitely got stuck and it just crushed that right there. See, I'm pretty sure if you follow this edge, it probably should have gone like that, and this is all gotten chewed out. Man, well, you know what, for giggles, I'm gonna see if I can set it back together enough. Temperature sensor, that's what that thing is. Man, this thing's just seen so much better days. There's the other washer. This side. Yeah, it's this side. See, you get the idea. So let's see if we can put one of these back in. Put those little bearing guys in, but yeah. No. This thing's just shot. I mean, if you had to, I'm sure we could clean all this stuff up, and I could braise and then grind and blah, 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 but not wasting your time or my time with that. But you get the idea. This would rotate, and this would move up and down with the rotation, and would squeeze the Freon to make our compressed gas for the air conditioner. So there you go. There's the autopsy of a 02 Toyota air conditioner compressor. This would also be the same as in Tundra, I believe, and probably the Lexus LX450 and Land Cruiser, I think. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down there. If you liked the video, do the corresponding button that tells me that you liked it. And if you didn't like the video, click the other button and leave me a comment and let me know what I could do different, because I try to do this to be entertaining as well as for my own reference. So, as usual, thank you for watching.